Hey everybody, come on in. I am here. Haven't seen you in a few days. If you're here now, you're catching the replay. Please hit hashtag replay and say hi and let me know you are here. It would be great. And welcome to anyone that is new. We have a lot of new people right now. So welcome in. If you're watching the replay, you'll see this. Still waiting for our friends to get on live. So they know I'm here. I'm actually going to get started. Debbie Wright, you're the first one here tonight. Hi, Debbie. I am so glad it's Friday. I gotta tell you. And I'm so glad it's like, I wait for 6:15. I'm like, yay, it's 6:15. Can go live now. Hi, Nikki. Yes, we were just saying TGIF to you too. Oh, what a week. I am just painting a little panel here just to get some background color on while we wait for everybody else to pop on. Maybe a little bit more. I'm using my Americana Lamp Black per usual, my favorite paint, my favorite black paint. If I don't have to put it on wax paper in a dish, we're going to go this way. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Denise. Yeah, seriously, Denise. It was like, what the heck was that? Oh my gosh. It was a week. We made it, you guys. We survived somehow. All right. Hold on. Billy, stop whining. Yeah. Bye-bye. My dog's down here whining at me. I have no idea why. Okay. So I'm going to dry this while we're waiting for other people. Hi, Lisa. I hope it's over. I love it, Denise. All right, guys. So I want to show you a simple crackle idea tonight. You may already know this, but I didn't. And we're gonna do it on clay too. Okay, I think these are good. All right, so guys, I had these wood panels. You can use a piece of cardboard if you want to practice. Just cut out like something from your Amazon box when you get your orders or something. But I just checking in to make sure I didn't miss anyone to say hi to. So this technique is so simple. You guys aren't going to believe this if you haven't seen it. So what you need is Elmer's school glue, but I don't have any, but I have Weld Bond is an all-purpose white paint. And then I also have Tight Bond, quick and thick that I want to try. Oh, wait, I didn't show you what we're doing. You might have already seen on my post today. So I tried this morning. So this is what we're going to create. And then this one I decoupaged, but I have a different plan for this one. Okay. So anyway, I would recommend, you could even do this on coasters. All you need is a dark base coat, or you can do a light base coat and a dark paint. I'm just showing you like the black and white. Well, I'm going to use ultra matte sheepskin. from Folk Art. So, you know. Okay. So guys, um, let me move this way out of the way for me and get a drink. Okay. So I haven't tried the tight bond, but the other ones I did with Weld Bond. So let's do one of each. Okay. I just spit on my, oh, I don't have this cut open. Do I want to do that? Right. So this is tight bond. I have to remember somehow. And then this is going to be the Weld Bond. I think we're going to get the same result, you guys, but let's just do it. Because I don't have any Elmer's School glue, which is what they pointed out. Okay, so I like to do a very thin coat. And here's the thing with the glue. The thicker you put it on, the bigger your cracks are going to be. The thinner you put it on, the finer your cracks are going to be. So I want mine on, it's just my preference. You do whatever you do, you. But my preference is to kind of have it thin. Okay. And then you kind of want to go in and just make some marks in it. You can do streaks too. Oh, I just mixed the two paints. Swell. Okay, well, I think there's enough Weld Bond on here. And the Weld Bond, it does go on much easier. That is for sure. And I'm just going back and forth with this brush. And then I think I'm going to do some pattern lines in here. I don't know if this is going to come out, you guys, but let's try it. Okay. So now I have two. Now, the next thing they say to do is while it's still wet, to put your paint on. But I am using sheepskin ultra matte acrylic paint from Folk Art. Walmart's brand is so good. I can't remember what it is called at the moment. Somebody remind me. It's just an amazing paint. Right, I'm going to do this from over here. Hold on. Okay. Waverly. That's what it is, you guys. Waverly. That is an amazing job paint from Walmart. I love it. I have some somewhere. I just tend to go to the sheepskin color. Okay. I'm putting on just a regular coat. Let that sit for a second, and then I'm going to do this guy. So you know what this reminds me of? You know when we do in the clay and then we mica powder over the top? I feel like when this all dries, that's what happens. Kind of. That's just me. I don't know if I need... I don't think you're supposed to do it on this side, but let's just do it just to be safe. I'm just going to poke this side. And this one I'll do... Yeah, I didn't have to do that. It's already starting to dry. Okay, let me get this in the water. And clean off my hands. Just a tad, right? Yeah. Nikki, thank you. Waverly, I just saw that now. I was looking down. Okay. Sorry. I mean, I'm covered. Okay, so let's do this right in front of our eyes again. Let me cover up the paint because I don't want any heat getting into my paint whatsoever. So let's just start drying this a little bit and then just watch what happens. I have my heat gun on a number 5 out of a number um 10. So what I can tell you right now, it's definitely your brush marks that you leave in the background of what you want your depression to look like or your crackle to look like. See how this is all coming to life? Sorry guys, it just takes time. Hi Barb. Hi Elaine. So funny because the one I did this morning looks like this. So this was the weld bond, right? Man, I love when a plan does not come together. So funny I did all this morning. I wanted it a lot more distressed than this, that's for sure. I probably didn't put enough glue on. Probably didn't put enough glue on, and I'm really stubborn. So this is the tight bond one. We're doing it over, you guys. I'm gonna do it over. Get my brush out of the water. I don't think I had enough glue on it, is the thing. It worked like a charm earlier. I don't know what to tell you. All right, and then I'm gonna get my chalk paint back out. Okay, I'm not gonna do the other one. We'll wait to do the other one because I want to see. Well, that's not fair. So this was tight bond, and this is weld bond. I think it was the like the impression I put in there. I'm gonna mix. I have the paint on here. I'm mixing it with the glue. I want to see what happens because that'll be different than what I did here. But it looks like tight bond's doing the same thing as weld bond. So we just have to sit tight while I dry this again and see. I know. It's always something, isn't it? Can't win for losing. Not in these parts. Oh, I can already see this is going to be gorgeous. Okay. It's funny because there's texture in there. Let me see this one. Oh, shoot. That was me. It is coming, but it is slow. And now there's white behind here because I did this on top of the other paint. It's really coming along, you guys. It's just hard to see it because I put it over the white again because I didn't like my first attempt. Okay, it's crackling like crazy. This is the weld bond one. It's crackling like crazy too. You just guys just can't see it because I did it wrong at the or I didn't do it wrong. It just I put too much of one or the other on. But come on, come on, come on. All right. So you can't really see this because the background kind of got screwed up. But this is what happens. And I used a really thin coat of weld bond on here. And I didn't let it dry. I let the black paint dry. I didn't let it dry, and then I put on the chalk paint. Okay. So this is like where you should really be ending up. And if you do something like I just did, you can always take your waxes. Hold on. I have no idea what color. Let's just use this. I think it's copper or bronze. You can go right over the top like this. And you can get your crackle impression that way. Okay, but that's not what we're all here for. So that is how you do it. And as time goes on, these are going to crack even more because they're, you know, going to continue to dry. All right. So let me clean this up. Maybe. I'm shaking the whole desk. All right. So alcohol spray, so it's like, hello, choking me here. All right. I think we're just going to have to deal with it. It's a workspace. Okay. So then what you can do when you have these is you can even do them on coasters like this. It would be so cool. Yeah, I know, Kathy. I don't have any Elmer's glue. I like tore my place apart today looking for it because that's what I wanted to use, not the weld bond. So, wah, wah. All right. So then I need to use my water brush. And I'm this is what I didn't do last time that I wish I did. Um, hold on. Soaking this in my water because it's out of water. And I'll show you why I'm thinking this. So we're going to go around. Perfect. Okay. And what I want to do is Mod Podge this on here. I'm actually going to use my golden medium and satin. You can use whatever, that is way too much. You can use whatever you prefer. You can use Mod Podge. Mod Podge works great. Okay. I literally just wiped off the excess and spread it all around. That's what I did off camera. I'm going to ink the sides like I always do. So I'm going to put this down. Looking for my brush. Sorry. You guys, am I frozen? Because I can't see. Am I back? I'm trying with my camera. Hold on. Are you guys still even here? Oh my God. I don't know. I'm like, after Monday with everything going wrong, I was really looking forward to everything going right tonight. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Sorry. Thank you for hanging on if you're still here. Yeah, I guess the week isn't over yet, Denise. I shouldn't have jinxed myself. God, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I didn't do anything. I realized I was frozen. So I don't know where you cut off, but I glued this rice paper down, I used a water pen around the outside. This isn't the same one, but I used a water pen around. I printed this off my printer. And actually, I'll send you guys this flower to use. I used my, I made it with some AI software, and I have the rights to share it with you guys. So I will, in our private group anyway. If you're in my private group, I'll share it. I don't really share a whole lot outside of there. And if you're not in my private group, you can hit !VIP and join. It's free. Hi, Debbie. It wasn't you. It was me. Yeah, Kathy, that is for sure. No control. Sorry, JC. My everything froze. I don't know. Everything froze, but I'm back. So let's just move on because it's been long enough of issues. So, yeah, so I decoupage this on here. And I think this would make an awesome coaster. Don't you guys? You can ink the ends. Um, you can make it look however you want. Now, okay, here's the big question too. Yeah, thanks. I mean, I'll probably never ever do anything with it, but it was good for tonight. So here's the next thing we want to talk about, right? Is can you do this on clay? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And it worked for me earlier. Don't know if it's gonna work right now, but we are gonna try, you guys. Is I don't give up. Okay. So what we want is a thin coat. Okay, here's the thing. You might not need to do this stuff, but I'm not sure if it works without it. So I'm just going to do it. This is raw clay, and it's rolled out on a number 3. Okay, hold on. I got to get my brush out of the water again. Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick hit, and I left a lot of water on here. I just want a quick hit of the paint on here. And yes, you can use your heat gun. That's what I'm going to do. But guys, please turn it down as low as it goes, or you'll bake your clay. It still dries the paint just the same. Hey, if I forget when I start saying goodbye, would somebody remind me we're doing the giveaway tonight? It's a stamp. It's nothing exorbitant. But I have a free stamp for somebody that wins later. Okay. This is already dry. Man, I love that paint. So see, it's still unbaked. Okay. Treating it just like I did with the paper. So now I'm going to take my weld bond and I'm going to just, I don't think I want to use as much as I did last time. I don't know. How do you know? I mean, I did it right. I guess I had beginner's luck. So I'm taking my paintbrush out of the water and drying it off real quick behind the scenes. See, I kind of think the less paint you have, the better it works. But because this is about how much I had this morning. And I think I put too much on the last one we did, but I don't know because this is only the second time I've ever done it. We're just doing it together. Okay, so then I need to go back to the chalk paint. Hold on. Get my brush back out of the water again. I forgot. Okay. And I'm I'm not adding a ton of paint. I'm going really light, you guys. I'm going really light. Some people I've seen do multiple coats, but I don't think I want to do that. Hold on. I love the way chalk paint smells. Is it terrible? I'm sorry, I just do. Okay. At least this one. All right. They need to come up with a candle that smells like this stuff. We'll light it all day long. Crazy girl. All right. So then let's see if this did anything. Because I have something to show you. Oh, hey, Laura. I didn't see you were here. No, you don't have to use chalk paint. I just chose to because I think chalk paint dries drier and chalkier. There they come. This is what was supposed to happen on the last one. Can you guys see this? It's all cracking. So I'm working on a project kind of behind the scenes. Um, it was from the giveaway we had. If Kathy's still here, she knows it's hers. But I wanted to do something that looked like marble or stone or like it's going to be a religious theme. I'll show everybody if Kathy's okay with it once I give it to her and we're done. Um, so funny. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be too heavy handed with the paint because look, it's not, some of it doesn't want to crack. It's being a little mean. Oh, there it goes. It's just taking forever. Okay, so let's not do all this. If you sit here long enough, it'll all be fine. So what you want to do, I need a different size. Um, is you want to, if you want this look and feel, and I'm going to show you in a second what I get out of this. Okay. Now the rest of this is going to continue to crack, so I'm going to just set it aside. But once this is totally like all done, yeah, it's still a little damp. I think that's what his issue is. Um, once they're done, I took mine, I baked mine, right? And then I put UV resin on them. So, I mean, look, it looks like marble or stone that you would see like in a church or an old building. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Yeah. So this is going to be a piece for Kathy's creation that I'm working on. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That was a messy one. Um, and then the other thing that we can do is okay, so now these need to be baked. And I've done this, so don't worry about the glue. I had no issues whatsoever. Like, it didn't melt through the sides. Like, nothing bad happened. These all just came out, like, perfect. Like, I'm so happy with them. Yes. Yeah. This is Lisa. I'm sorry if there's a lag or something, but yeah, these are already baked. And then I took my UV resin and I went over them. You could use your triple thick. But I really want these to look like a shiny marble in a piece that I'm working on for Kathy. Kathy, I hope you like that idea. I don't want to share too much. um, so okay, so that went quick. Um, I'm really like still going back as to why. I wonder if I use this is bothering me now because why did I get this result this morning and this result this afternoon when I did the exact same thing? So now I'm like annoyed. So I was trying to sand it. I mean, it did a little bit. I guess you could do that. Gotta love pre-planning for stuff. But yeah, I didn't go around the outside of this one and then the rice paper covered it too much. Now what they do say is napkins work wonderful on these, but do them on a coaster. You could do a whole set of coasters like this. I have to ink the edges on here, but that looks kind of cool. I don't know what I'll do with those. Use the other side. Thanks, Kathy. Glad. Okay, so best laid plans. Um, bear with me a second, guys. Deciding what I want to share next. I think I actually, right now in the middle, while I think about, oh gosh, move it, Molly. While I think about, oh, I know what I want to share with you. Okay, let's do this first. I want to do the giveaway right now. We're not going to wait till the end. Maybe it did, Kathy. Maybe it did. Okay. Let's do our giveaway. Okay. So I have two stamps. You get your pick. The next one we do will be for the other one. I am going to mark this as number 1. And I'm going to mark this as number 2. So what you guys need to do, let me show you. So this is the flower one I use all the time as a texture sheet for my mica powders. It is beautiful. And it is, how big are you? It's 5.5 by 5.5. It is a really decent size. Can you see with the glare? Do you want me to take it out of here? Hi, Linda. Just doing a quick giveaway before I get into the next thing. Okay. And then this one has a whole bunch of different stamps in here. Thank you very much. Happy birthday. Get well soon. But I have this set. I use this all the time to stamp my clay before I cut it out. Okay, thank you, Lisa. This one I use all the time. It is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a little script one in here. There's this funky one in here that I use. I don't know if I've used this one yet, or this one. But so this is number one, okay? And then the flowers is number two. So you get your pick, one or two. So what I need you guys to do is pick a number between one and, hold on, let me think of my number, 1 and 20. Pick a number between 1 and 20. The first person that I see that has it I will send you this stamp. I'm seeing the numbers coming. Oh, Debbie Wright, 16. Yay, Debbie! That was fast. Usually I sit here and go, nope, 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 nope. Debbie got it. Okay, so Debbie, you have to let me know if you want number one or if you want number two. And if you need to see them again, just let me know. Yep, Debbie, just let me know one or two, or if you need me to hold them up again. And then I don't need any of your information, my dear, because I already have it. So, congratulations. You're welcome. Okay, now, I was going to think while I did that, and I wasn't. I was having too much fun. So, let me show you. So, guys, the other day we did the toppers, right? Number one. Okay. Which one was it? Oh, yeah. Number one. Good pick. I probably would have picked that one too. It was a hard decision, though. I love both of them. Okay. So, we did the toppers the other night, and I put a picture on my page, but I wanted to show you guys how like they really look once they're all said and done. Now because I spray paint them, I did have to paint the bottom, so I might sand a little bit off the bottom before I glue them down. But I glued them down last time with Pen Art Heavy Body Gel. This is what I used, and I'm so impressed with this stuff. So that's what I'm going to use for my toppers from now on. But they came out beautifully. And they're so solid. I can't wait to use them. We got to do some boxes. You guys, I got to do this because I have to have a sale. I don't know. I think Kathy's going to take a couple of maybe. I don't know. She's coming over Sunday. Okay, so we did these. I'm just in love with. Maybe the next ones I'll do gray and see if they look like marble better, but I don't know. I have the other ones to go into the oven. We did the coasters. I talked about the toppers. Oh, and then I also made a couple more hearts this morning. Does everybody remember how to make these hearts? Or do you want me to do one real quick? I'm kind of thinking I have a lot of new people and I should show them. But I know a lot of you have sat through me doing these hearts. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks, Linda. I know. I'm so happy with how they both came out. So, what are you guys thinking? Like, do you want me to make another one of these? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Let me get some foil. So, um, I was contemplating that anyway, but I didn't know. So because I make a lot of these, you guys, I buy these from Amazon. This is what I have. They're the 5 by 10.75, just regular foil. Now I use 2 sheets to get this size. And you don't want to use the heavy duty, just as a reminder. You can, but you're gonna bust up your fingers because these get so pokey, and when you're using the heavy duty foil, I mean, I've cut myself before when I was using that. So okay. So then I like to go in here and bring it down and just try to start making a heart shape. Just whatever moves you, whatever you are feeling texture wise. Like you don't want any points, right? You want a big dip. And the other thing is you do want a big dip in here because when you cover it with clay, it's going to look like less than it is. So you want to overcompensate for your dip in between the middle of your heart. And then I always press it down. I wonder if I should have used, I usually only use 2 sheets. And then you really want to form your final. Now, I'm going to end up probably cutting some of the bottom off of here, but I'm going to wait. So, do I have any clay rolled out? It doesn't matter what color it is. I have this. Run it through. Please hold. I have stuff in front of my pasta machine, you guys. Okay, I have it on a 3. I don't know. I put this on a 5. It might be too thin. Let's give it a shot. Okay. So you form your heart however big you want. This is 2 sheets, and this is going to be 1.5 inches wide. It's going to be darn close to this one. Once it's covered. So I'm going to, actually, guys, I got to run this through on a thicker, yeah. I want to see if we have enough here. I ran it through on a number 3. Oh yeah, we have plenty. So then I go down the middle. Everybody does this, I mean, their own way. And then you get to a point where you're like, wait, hold on. Come here, little buddy. Come here. You know, you're safe. Or a little shy. Don't worry. This is an easy fix. And you can still form. My paint is coming off of my fingers on here, so don't worry about that, because what happens is this all gets painted over once it's baked. So it's no big whoop. And you can do, actually, let's take a different step. Okay, so let me cut this off. So I have tonic scissors, and they'll cut right through everything. And then, yeah, typically you can save your clay. Just like that. So this guy needs another layer on him. So I think what would be really cool for us to do Oh, I don't think this is enough black. I have some black right here. It's not going to be enough. So bear with me. All right, guys. So I'm working with a 1 pound block. And this is the most cost-effective scenario I have found for how much black clay I go through. So I usually go through this way with my blade. And then I usually cut it in half and only use half of it. But then I have the whole thing. Then I got a little thin on that side. Okay. So then I'm going to put this through really quick. I mean, this is primo, so it's going to take just like 4 to 6 spins through here. So that's 4. So let's combine it with this one. And guys, when you get edges like this, remember, fold it over on top of itself and run it through this way. I'll show you. Hold on. It's not perfect by any means. And then fold it to about the 6-inch width that you've got on your pasta machine. And you'll have a much better square piece to work with. Okay. So we're going to do that. I'm just afraid we're not going to cover this whole guy, and I should have painted him. But he's really thin and he needs another coat. And it's funny is I used 2 sheets in this one. I must have crunched this one too much. It's the joy of making things with your hands. That's why I love my hearts. They're so unique. Like I make them all by hand. I just love them. Okay. So I have a special stamp I like to use for these. I am finding it. Well, I have 2. This is one. Now I have another idea. And this is another. Okay. I'm really tempted to use this, which is a like a silk screen one. Okay. Where is my roller? I'm just going to do it. I can always run it right back through the pasta machine. Oh, God, I love this silk screen because it comes out this way, you guys, where all of this stands up. I think Laura has this one too. And it's from Sculpey. It says, guys, it says it's from Sculpey. But I have had it for a long time, so you're just gonna have to figure it out. Okay. So black and so then now you have to ask yourself a question. Do you want to bake all this and then use wax? Or do you want to use mica powders before you put it on? So I'm going to maybe do both. Let's try the mica powders first. I have a hidden little spot over here. Okay. Let's just use these colors. I have this purple that's like fantastic. All right. You guys, my Lauren and Chris are in Fort Myers, Florida right now. They're friends. We're getting married today, and Chris was in the wedding, and they keep sending me pictures of the beach. They're staying at the Pink Shell. Like, okay. Well, I looked it up online, and I'm like, that is a fancy place for somewhere that sounds like a motel, because it's not. Okay. Little bit of teal in here. Okay. Oh my gosh. I just love this. I wish. Actually, I ran across a place the other day and I forgot to write it down. But I wish I could find more of those, because just look at this. I mean, isn't that just beyond beautiful? Now, I'm going to have to deal with this area in here. So let me grab. Coming. Let me grab some gold. This might take me a hot minute, but I want to go around the outside. Well, I'm going to have to cut that off, that's for sure. I don't need the logo in there. Thanks, Lisa. Okay. And then down here. I'm fine that it's going over. I want things to blend. I just don't need it taking over everything. Guys, I'm just following my gut. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to trim this. I'm going to have to go under the Sculpey. Okay. Remember, just roll this up into another ball. The gold, once you keep mixing it and everything, will go totally away. And you have a new piece of black clay. All right. I haven't worked with something this small. Let's do it. Let's cover this baby. And I have something else for the back if we need it, but I don't foresee that happening. Now, how did we just transform that? Doesn't that look amazing? And it just wraps. I don't want to touch it too much because I'm blending some of the stuff I didn't want to. Look at that. The mica powder is from Etsy, and it is by Creative Art. It's Creative Art Pigments. It's by Jet Age Studio. And you have to go to Etsy and you just search Jet Age Studio and you'll see their mica powders. The ones I used tonight are Purple Rose. Bora Bora, and Blue Velvet, if that helps. Yeah. So I think I have a pretty cool heart here. And then I can always add mica powders when it's done anywhere, you know. But flatten out now where you want. But remember, you got mica powders on here now. So just take it easy. I think these are going to look so cool. All right. I'm putting that on with our crackled. This is our crackle now on the clay. I guess you can accentuate it if you break the clay up now that the paint's all dry. If you want more crackle, you just put it back together before you bake it. That's probably what I'm going to do because I want more what I'm working on. Yeah, there we go. So it's okay. So it wasn't a total failure. Yeah, because what I'm working on, I want more, like I said, I want it to look more like marble that you would see in like an Italian church or something, like sophisticated. And I think this looks sophisticated when it's going to go into a mosaic. I got to tell you, for a simple technique, I'm pretty happy. And these are all done on that clay. I use scrap clay. Okay, good, JC. I'm glad. So, okay, that is all I have for tonight. I really, honestly, guys, I'm sorry I wasn't on Wednesday. I've been trying to come on Wednesdays, but I'm just kind of having a week, so I didn't. And we're all good with that because we're here now. I will definitely be back on Monday. I might pop on over the weekend if I start a new project that I don't want to wait until Monday for, but I'm not 100% sure about that either. So, we just got to play it by ear. So, I just love that you guys are all here with me tonight. And I wish you all a wonderful. Oh, we did the giveaway. Okay. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to forget something. So, congratulations, Debbie. All right. I will get that out to you tomorrow or Monday. Okay, my friend. So, you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful evening and weekend. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.